Hey everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome to you all. This is a reading for all of our fire signs. We're going to go Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm going to throw Ophiuchus in there as well. I will put the timestamps in the description box down below. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll get started with Leo, okay? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, Leo. We're going to start with a happy birthday to all of you Leos out there too. I'm going to start with this Mary L. Tarot for you guys. Alrighty. Who dat? Seven of Wands, some kind of conflict, some kind of drama. I have the Star card there. Ooh. Knight of Pentacles. This may relate to you in your work this week. Feels like whoever you are, Leo, a lot of people may be asking you for support or asking you for help this week, asking you to mentor them in a situation. I don't feel like this is drama that you've caused. I just feel like something about you here is very nurturing, whether you're male or female, and it feels like you may have people that you are superior to in work coming to you for advice. That's kind of what it feels like. You're kind of large and in charge. Your money looks good this week. I like it. Some of you may be traveling long distance. I like that. This Four of Cups was on the bottom of the deck when I first started it, when I first picked up this deck. Let me see a little bit more here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Those of you who are in superior positions at work may actually have to let someone go this week. Sorry to tell you that. That's kind of a side note. That's not for everybody. We're going to put that over there and let it be. If this is the case, it's been hard for you to make this decision. It was a choice that you did not take lightly. Whoever this person is that you're letting go of this week, Leo, they're going to be fine. Okay. There is an energy of travel for you this week as well. You got a lot of air sign energy here. I've got Aquarius, Gemini. I have the King of Swords. I have this Knight of Swords. A lot of air sign energy. It feels like, Leo, you're having to make, this does kind of feel like a week of tough choices where it's not even so much tough choices as tough conversations. Darn it all, yeah. You may be feeling like you have to be unfair to someone, like you have, it's really bothering you. It feels like something that you've waited to talk to someone about here, maybe some kind of a conversation you didn't really want to have. This seems to be important because it keeps coming up and it keeps coming up in the same ways. This may be because your company, your business, something like that, can't really fully support as many employees as you have to employ, and it almost feels like a layoff situation. I'm so sorry if this is the case. I have the Nine of Swords on its side and the Six of Pentacles on its side, plus the Seven of Pentacles. There's just an awful lot of information here that tells me you did your best to prolong whatever this situation was, to prolong having to have this conversation. It feels like this is coming up though, and you're having to make this decision. I'm gonna put that there. Aside from this, you've got the World card and the Fool card. Ooh, and your card, the Sun. Very good. Towards the end of the week here, Leo, it feels like you kind of have a new beginning, possibly even in your love life coming up for those of you who are single. I have the King of Wands here. That's your card, and the Sun card. Also your card here, Leo. There's a lot of... It does feel like there's somebody that's coming around the corner for you that you may want to share your heart with. And this is like someone that you would feel very passionately about. This is someone that's going to feel real new to you. Let me get another deck and clarify further. I'm going to grab this Tarot of Wonderland to clarify for you. Yeah, I have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. So regardless of whether you're male or female, and there's that Six of Swords again here too. When I was talking about travel, you may meet this person. They may be at a distance from you. You may meet this person while you're traveling. Hello. Here we go. Golly, geez, there's that Four of Cups again. Where was that? Where did I put that? I put that over here. Tell me more about this Four of Cups. Oh, well, alrighty then. Some of you have kind of, and maybe this is because you focused a lot on your career in the recent past, Leo, but a lot of you haven't really been focusing on your love life, those of you who are single. And it feels almost like this is kind of sneaking up on you when you very least expect it. I will tell you, some of you have been fairly closed off to love, but that's changing for you this week. I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That's a true pairing, and the Four of Wands right under that. It feels like you've stabilized a lot of things in your life. There's some kind of a partnership that's coming here for you. This could indicate marriage as well. Whoever this person is that you're attracting towards you, this is someone with a big heart. Someone that, if you're female, and you're attracting a male into your life, this would be someone who, they don't always express how much affection they have for you. There's somebody here who kind of keeps their cards pretty close to their chest emotionally. You see? You see his little cards there, not showing anyone. But this person has a lot of love for you. It feels like you've got two aces here, which are new beginnings. This is someone that's going to make you very, very happy, someone that you feel quite passionately for. And I think it's going to surprise you. I don't think you're expecting it. I really do think I'm reading for someone here who hasn't been very focused on love, especially if you're a single Leo. This could be someone that you really want to put down roots with, somebody that you may end up marrying in the long term. I know, surprise to me too. You've got the Star card here again. You have a couple of repeat cards in here already. This is Aquarius energy. With this Star card and that Four of Wands there, this is somebody, you're attracting someone that you are meant to know. You know, sometimes we meet people, they come into our lives, they come out of they leave our lives, and they don't really affect us long-term too much. I mean, every relationship has value, of course, but this would be someone that you're attracting that's going to have a little bit more staying power, and they're going to affect you spiritually a little bit more than those smaller relationships that kind of come in and out. This is going to be someone that you don't feel, there's not going to be a ton of arguing and fighting with. I don't know if that's something that seems to be important. I don't know if that's something you've experienced in the past. Maybe that's why you've kind of kept yourself to yourself here. This is someone who is having trouble getting out there and meeting people because they're a little afraid to, you see. I think that this time is changing. There's some kind of shift here for you. I have the Queen of Wands under that. You've got the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. That's really, really positive. And they keep bringing up this Six of Swords, which is an energy of physical relocation or travel. I don't know if this is the week you decide you want to move. I don't know if this is the week that you decide you need a vacation and you're just going to pack your bags and go today. I don't know if you meet this person when you're traveling or after you move, but golly, you've got a lot of repeats here. I think for a handful of you, you've spent enough time where you are and you're ready to move on. And the reason I say that is because I have this Death card. I don't think that this is something you've expressed to too many people. And I think that when you make this move, this transition to this new location is when you may meet this person. I have the Ten of Cups. That is marriage. It can be a family coming together or a blended family coming together. Now, some of you have had troublesome experiences in the past when it comes to long-term relationships. Some of you have been married before and it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. I mean, to say the very least. Some of you have already experienced divorce, which is a horrible experience. I could see why you would not be focused too much on love, but it feels like this is a time in your life, Leo, that's coming up for you where you're changing your opinion. This person that's coming towards you is going to change your opinion about that. Okay. I have the Strength card, also your card, Leo energy. I just saw 10, 10 on the counter. All right, 10s are cycles of completion. We were just talking about this 10 of Cups, and we were just talking about this Death card here. Death card's a number 13, but it does indicate a final ending. And I did note that you had the World card and the Fool card in this spread already. The World is tying up loose ends. It's shelving the book of who you thought you were and getting down the next volume of yourself. It's about starting a whole new phase, a whole new you. And that Fool energy is what comes right after that. This Strength card is having to face down some challenges, possibly having to rely on some friends and family to help you through a difficult and dark time. You know, there's no reason to be brave if there's nothing scary, right? You've been through some tough times here. It feels like you're about to experience a shift, and I like it. So this is tough energy here, right here on this side of the table, and everything over here, which is kind of the line of demarcation, seems to be right here in this diagonal line here. There's some kind of transition some of you are making, and it's a decision you make kind of quickly, and it does have to do with a major change. This can again be about a physical relocation. The Six of Swords is about getting yourself out of a tight spot and moving towards something that's much healthier for you, moving out of those shallow, murky, algae-filled waters and into calmer, more prosperous seas. I think that's like the textbook definition of the Six of Swords. It can also be about travel, and that World card can be about world travel or long distance travel. This is an idea that you have had, and you're ready to kind of take this leap, I feel. And I feel like once you make this decision with this Knight of Swords energy, that's when this whole thing kind of blows up in the best of ways. Blows up in, like, it feels like you experience this transition in your love life. Some of you may be actually crossing an ocean here or moving someplace near water. This is something that comes out of the blue for you. You're not expecting to make this decision. I think this is a hasty choice, and I think it's a good choice for you. So if you've been on the fence about maybe relocating, I think that this is the week you kind of decide that it's going to be okay. You're going to meet people where you move to, and people are going to support you in this decision. Oh, I like this. This is friendships. This is family support. This is community support. It's going to be a lot of upheaval. It's going to be a lot of change. Yes, it is. It kind of, I don't know, kind of like sweeps you off your feet. The Tower doesn't always have to be a negative energy. It's just something that it changes the course of your life for a day, a week, a month, or for forever, you know? I feel like this is a choice that you're making that changes your life forever. I think that when you make this decision, whether it's to move on physically and physically relocate, as we were talking about, or whether it's to move on from someone mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, I think that this is going to be a great choice for you. Yeah, I do. All right, Leo, that was your reading for this week. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards for you. I appreciate you all very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. And if this reading resonated for you in any way, do drop a note down in the comments section if you feel moved to do so. And I will see you guys next week. All right, next up we have Aries. Aries, for you guys, I'm going to use this Artist's Inner Vision Tarot. Aries. Get the Emperor out. First card. That's your card, Aries. The Emperor is associated with your sign, Aries. Thanks for showing up for you. Also, this is Divine Masculine energy. But it's Aries energy. Someone who's a go-getter. Someone who's in charge. I have the Six of Wands. Wow, this is a great week for you. The Nine of Cups. All right, tell me more. This is a week of a lot of happiness. This is maybe family getting together, friends getting together. This is good. This is going to be you getting back together with people that you thought you weren't going to see again for a long time. Possibly friendships that you've kind of let go of in the past. It seems like they're coming back around. A lot of communication from a lot of people this week. Oh my goodness, Aries, this can be a good week for you. Financially, this is going to be a good week. This is going to be a good week again in friendships, family relationships, community relationships. Whatever you're doing for work looks good. This looks like you having a lot of fun. I just saw somebody, it looked almost like a luau, someplace tropical, someplace with sand, someplace with little umbrellas in drink glasses. Some of you may be choosing to buy a new home. The Ten of Pentacles can be a promotion at work. It can be a windfall of money. I'm happy for you. Now, this Four of Cups, I kept seeing this come out, and you know what? Leo had the same thing with this Four of Cups energy. Oh, I see. Some of you, Aries, have not been extending yourself to other people, and it's had an effect on your social life and possibly on some of your family relationships, extended families, brothers, sisters, mother, father, something like that, where you kind of, some of you went through a time period, could have been last winter all the way carrying you through the summer months, where you just didn't want to talk to anybody, you didn't want to be around anybody, you just needed some space. There's some self-isolation here. You may have been going through some kind of a depression or something like that, and it feels like that's shifting. You're shifting out of that energy, and that may be why you feel like you need to reach out to people now. It feels like you have more energy now than you have had for a while, and it feels like it's time to start reconnecting with people that you love, people that you appreciate. Some of you may feel like you need to apologize for that distance that you've put between yourself and other people. The people who love you are going to understand, Aries. And the people who truly, truly love you will understand that you were going through something as well. I have the World card out here on its side. Some of you are trying to decide if you're ready to take some kind of next step. What's this about? Hold on. I'm going to clarify with another deck in just a moment. I have this High Priestess that I keep seeing. Some of you may be trying to make a decision if you're ready to commit to someone. This is marriage energy. That High Priestess, though, is someone who has this inner knowing. There's something about you this week, Aries, where you have either a lot of I don't know, prophetic dreams, or maybe just some kind of spiritual guidance or insight. Some of you, this is interesting. I've never noticed all of these crystals down here at the High Priestess's feet. Some of you may be collecting rocks this week. Some of you are much more spiritual than a lot of people know. And I feel like you're almost giving, it's almost like you share yourself with people in a way that you never have before this week. It's like you give a gift of yourself to, this is what it is. Somebody here has been self-isolating for a while, and that's fine. That's part of being introverted, or sometimes that's part of taking care of ourselves. And then sometimes it's also other things, health issues, mental health issues, whatever. But it feels like people are very grateful for you and for what you bring to the table, what you share with other people emotionally and spiritually. Some of you may have an opportunity to minister to someone who needs your guidance, or to share some of your own spiritual insights with others. There's this real energy of you being in a spiritual mentorship position. All right, all right. And I have the Moon card here. That's Cancerian energy. Some of you have actually gone through some kind of mental health challenges, and you have insight to help others who are also going through that. That moon card is Cancerian energy. You may have gone through something quite significant about a month and a half ago where you, during Cancerian season, where you had a lot of things bubbling up to the surface. I see somebody writing something down, like getting all of this out on paper. And whatever it is that you've gotten out on paper could be very beneficial to others who are experiencing similar things in their lives. I just saw 2002 on the counter. It's like equal give and take to for people. There's a really nice, soft, and beautiful energy here. There's the Sun card, that's Leo energy, and the Star card. Wow. This is a lot of spirituality here. This is a week for you, Aries, to really put yourself out there to other people, to help other people. You know, a life of service is really beneficial to us and to others. And it feels like this is a week where you're giving a lot to others because you have enough to give. This week you maybe haven't always had that in you, at least not recently. And now it feels like you do. And now it feels like you are. Let me clarify with another deck. I'm going to grab this After Tarot to clarify for you guys. Cute. Six of Cups on the left on the table over here. That's soulmate energy. It's people that you grew up with. You may be mentoring or ministering to people, like younger people in your family, or maybe siblings, cousins, something like that. That's soulmate energy. That Knight of Cups out there again that I just saw when I split the deck. There he is on the bottom of the deck. It feels like it's time for you to start giving your heart to others again. Woo! We got the World card, or excuse me, the Wheel of Fortune. This is good energy. This is timing. This is good karma. It feels like there's something that brings you a lot of good fortune in sharing some of the things that you've been through personally with others. This is good. Again, very spiritual week for you this week. And you feel very good this week. You feel like yourself again for the first time in a very long time. There's an energy of healing. There's an energy of physical energy coming to you this week. Ace of Wands, a return of energy to you. And I have the Empress here. I've got the Emperor. I have the Empress. There's the Star card again. Look. That's Aquarius energy. And I have the Justice card and the Fool card. My goodness. You have the World card and the Fool card. Leo had this out as well. It feels like this is going to be a week for a lot of our fire signs to end old parts of ourselves, to let go of old aspects of ourselves so that we can have new beginnings with things. This, I always call this the love bubble card. This could be you falling in love this week, Aries. You have Libra energy here, and you have a lot of Aquarius. You've got Cancerian, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo. Did I say Leo? This is just a week where things start to work out. And you may have had some delays on things. You may have felt like you stumbled into some bad karma there for a while. This is a shift. This is a major shift. You may have been feeling this since the beginning of Leo season, where you just have this real resurgence of energy here. I feel like this is a time, Aries, where you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and the right people are coming in. I just saw 2323 on the counter, and the right people are coming into your life at the right time. Absolutely. This is beautiful energy. This is something that you've been waiting for a while. There may have been someone that helped you through this difficult time, and now is your opportunity to help others. I have the Six of Wands again. That's people really, and the Nine of Cups right after it. Those two came out together from the other deck too. You got a lot of repeats in here. I like it. I like it when you guys give me repeat cards, because that tells me which energies are the most important to you, whether you're a male or a female Aries. This is the week where it feels like a lot is being asked of you, but it feels like you've been spiritually trained. I saw someone, like some kind of a, I don't know, like a training montage like Rocky or something like that. Somebody getting prepared for what they're about to be going through. And it feels like this is the week where you are being asked to help others, and you're absolutely up to the task of it. Some of you may be falling in love during Libra season. have the Devil in the reverse, and I have the Four of Cups out here again. Four of Cups, Four of Cups. It feels like right now you're not at all interested in love, and I was noticing it was taking a while for the cards to shuffle and to come out here. This Devil in the reverse tells me that a lot of your past relationships may have been somewhat toxic, and I think that right now you're not very interested in, if you're single, you're not very interested in love at all. Kind of feels like you're still kind of feeling the burn from whatever happened to you in the last relationship. I think that's going to shift for you during Libra season. So I'm going to leave this reading here as it is. Just know that it's likely that you'll be meeting someone new during Libra season. And if you do, it's going to be someone that, first of all, somebody who you deserve, who deserves you. And it's going to be a relationship that affects you in a way that you haven't been affected in a while. Is there anything, I'm going to find out if there's anything I can tell you about this person at all. They could be an Ophiuchus. They could be another Aries with that Magician energy. Ooh. I don't want to say anything else more about this. They could be a Cancerian. We're going to wait until Libra season for this energy to clear, because there's somebody here who's worried about getting stuck in like, I'm hearing entrapment. And I don't know, I feel like that's you, Aries. I feel like you don't even want to talk about it right now. Because of the things that you've been through in the past. You may have been dealing with someone in the past who either had addiction issues or had trouble telling you the truth about things. And it's colored your perception of what love is. I think right now you're going through a lot of transitions and a lot of change. And I think we're not even really ready to talk about this, but I feel like it's like 7 weeks from now is when this person comes into your life. Is that Libra season? I don't know. Something along that lines. And the next person that comes into your life may be an Aquarius or possibly an Ophiuchus. And I think we're going to wait to talk about that until then. I'm going to cut you loose here, but I wish you guys the very, very best. You have so much to give to so many people, and especially this week. I think you're going to amaze yourself by how much you've gone through and how much you've learned from everything that you've gone through. And you have so much kind of like divine wisdom to share with other people. I think that you may have people who you have conversations with them and they say to you, wow, that's really changed my life. Just this one conversation has cleared up a lot of things for me. It's sharing, it's a vulnerability when we talk to people about some of the things we've been through, whether it's emotional or mental health issues, whether it's challenging relationships we've been through and had to come out the other side on. It's a level of vulnerability that a lot of people aren't comfortable, giving. And if you do, it's very touching when people are available in that way to us. And so I think that, and I think it's very courageous of you if you are willing to share your story with people, if you're willing to say, these are some of the things I've experienced, this is how I have dealt with these things, here are some of the tools that I have found and some of the things that I've learned. I think you have the opportunity to really touch some people's hearts and souls. All right, that was your reading for the week, Aries. Thank you very much for letting me read your cards for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will see you guys soon. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm going to use this for Hoxa Tarot for you guys. I have the Moon card out for Sagittarius. That's Cancerian energy. Let's see. Got the King of Cups. Death card. You got a lot of water sign energy on here, Sagittarius. Golly, this is what I was thinking. I feel like I'm reading for somebody here who is struggling a little bit emotionally. Someone who feels like they're being kind of touched by like some dark forces. And I don't necessarily think that you are, but you can sometimes feel that way. Kind of like having a hard time getting up and seeing the happy thoughts when the alarm clock goes off. Whoever you are, you have a really big heart. You love people very much. But you may be up against some challenges right now that seem kind of unsurmountable. You may feel very alone right now and feeling like you have to go through all of this by yourself. This death card energy is Scorpio energy. The moon is Cancerian. The strength I have in the reverse is Leo energy. This could just be a challenging month for you. I see that your heart is in the right place, but it looks like you're having to let go of something. This could be you losing a loved one. I hope not. But it could be, or a difficult transition. It could be letting go of a relationship that you've known for a while you needed to let go of, but maybe it's finally happening and you're having to like face that. There's some darkness here. Whatever it is, there's been some like conflict within yourself about should I let it go, should I not let it go. It feels like you've reached the point where, if we're talking about a love relationship here, it was kind of like it's unavoidable. It's unavoidable that you're gonna have to let this go. There's an energy of singleness here with this Nine of Pentacles and independence. It feels like you're being pretty tight-lipped about these feelings, like you're not really telling anyone truly how you're feeling about whatever this is. Just kind of keeping to yourself. There's kind of an energy of depression. Sorry. I have the Empress here and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, well, I'm going to slide these over here. It feels like once you kind of get through this, it could really just be for a couple of days this week that you're feeling this. It does feel real heavy. I'm going to be honest. It does feel real heavy, but it doesn't look like it lingers for too long, because with this Empress energy, that's divine feminine energy, and this Nine of Swords in the reverse, letting go of whatever this is alleviates a lot of worry from your life. You may have children that you need to care for. You may have a business that you need to be mindful of, and it feels like you maybe need a few days to yourself here to kind of take care of some of your own emotions. And then it seems like there's kind of just this rebirth after, well, I mean, there is the Death card, you know, it indicates a difficult transformation that's necessary for new growth, you know, necessary transformation. Not always easy, but necessary. All right, let me see. Do we want any more from this deck? I have to be honest, I keep seeing these images of, this is strange, I've not noticed this before, of like kind of dark entities around these people, you see? And it does kind of almost feel like you're being haunted by something, and I don't know that you necessarily are. You may need to cleanse your house. You may need to actually clean your house. You may need to sage your house, use some Palo Santo, whatever it is you like to do. Take some Epsom salt baths, do an egg cleanse, look it up on the Google if you don't know what that is. But it does feel like you've kind of been weighed down by some darkness here for a while. And that darkness could be actual entities, or it could just be your own thoughts that you've been having to sit with on your own for a while. Because like I said, somebody here hasn't really been talking a lot about how they've been truly feeling here. And that's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to talk about anything you don't want to. I feel like towards the end of this week, though, Sagittarius, you're going to be feeling a lot better. Wow, I've got the King of Cups and I have the Queen of Cups here as well. Somebody here has really not been sharing their feelings. You may have learned at a very young age to just kind of stuff down any discomfort that you've been feeling, not really talk about it. You may have learned to put other people's needs ahead of your own, getting kind of emotional back behind my eyes. You may be someone who doesn't cry easily. You may be someone who represses emotions because you may have just learned to do that. And I also feel like some of you learned from an early age to discount your, this is a side note, some of you learned to discount like your hopes and dreams for some reason too. That's changing. We're going to change that here. Here's the line where it changes. I really do want like a couple more out of here. It looks like you have a lot of happiness coming towards you. Like I said, towards the end of the week here, there is a shift that changes everything here with this Tower and the Star. Very good. Some of you are very talented, musically talented, artistically talented. There's just something that you do that you're very good at, very uniquely gifted and talented here. And there are a lot of people who would love to see you do this. Some of you, like I said, suppress these hopes and dreams for some reason. Maybe you don't let your this little light of mine song, it's like time to let it shine, right? I feel like this is a week where things shift for you. I love this energy. I'm gonna get another deck and clarify what do we want to use. I'm gonna use this after tarot again. There's some kind of transformation happening here for someone. I have the Strength card in the upright now because before it was in the reverse here. And I have this Ace of Swords. Some of you may need to reach out to maybe a therapist, to, I don't know, psychologist, something like that, or even someone that you just trust, and just kind of get it all out there. Some of you need to just journal a little bit, get some of those emotions and those feelings out. By the end of Leo season, you're going to be feeling a lot better than you have. I have the Ten of Cups here. This is like one of the happiest cards you can get in the deck. I have the Temperance, which is your card, Sagittarius. Feeling like yourself again for the first time in a very, very long time. Some of you are going to be choosing to start your own businesses, and some of them may be based on some kind of a specific talent that you have. This feels like there's like a dissipation of all of this dark energy that has kind of accumulated here, you know? It feels like that's all shifting by the end of Leo season. That's like only a week from now. I have the Five of Swords in the reverse. There may be some of you who went through some times where people weren't so nice to you or about you, not to your face and not behind your back. There's an energy of no longer caring about that and just letting it all go. Oh, I'm so glad. I have the Chariot card here, and I have the Sun card, both very positive energies for change and moving forward. The Chariot card is Cancerian energy. The Sun is Leo energy. The Sun card is about the happiest card you could get in the deck, and coupled with this Ten of Cups, I mean, it don't get no better than that, right? Yep. This is about physical energy and restoration. This can be about healing. This is about emotional healing. This is about you feeling like you want to get up off the sofa again for maybe the first time in a while. This Ten of Cups can be about a family being created or a blended family coming together. It can be an energy of marriage, but it's a card of happiness. There are some real big blessings that are coming to you, and they're just right around the corner, Sagittarius. Again, this is the Temperance card. That's your card. The Temperance card for me is about starting new habits and new routines that make your dreams become a reality. Like I said, some of you may be choosing to start a new business. Something about this Tower card right on top of this Empress energy is a major change. It's a shift in your focus. It's time to get up and go. It's time to get moving. First goal is to remove any of this negativity, kind of get some of these emotions and feelings you've been suppressing for a while out of you and onto paper, or, you know, speak to somebody about some of the things you're going through. And then we move forward with this very positive and healthy energy. This Three of Cups right here can be an energy of reconciliation or celebration between friends. coming back together. The Nine of Swords in the reverse, I'm so excited for. Some of you may have been struggling with bad dreams, even with some of these negative entity kind of vibes over here. Seems like this is the ending of that. Yay! Some of you may have felt like your head was kind of cloudy for a while, like a little bit of the brain fog, you know, it feels like that's clearing out for you too. Some of you are ready for partnership. Some of you aren't going to have to worry about money anymore. That's nice. You know what? Some of you, when it comes to your gifts and your talents, you may have tried in the past and it didn't work out well for you. A lot of you had relationships in the past that didn't work out well for you. Some of you had some failed business attempts that didn't work out well. That's changing, and that is something that you've had to kind of wrap your head around and get through. Some of you had some relationships, and I mean, all of these are scenarios that we could all go through at any time, but these seem to be some of the things that have been getting some people down. You may have had trouble in friend groups and getting like I was saying, there's something about this Five of Swords in the reverse where you're no longer caring about winning or being supported at all or what anybody says about you. There was a time that you may have felt differently. All of that is shifting out of your life. There's a real transformation here for you, Sagittarius, and it comes in by the end of Leo season. And anything else you want to say about this? Again, money is going to be looking really good. Woo, okay, that's a lot of things to say. Yay! Ace of Pentacles, good. Queen of Wands, King of Cups. So I said yay, Ace of Pentacles, but I have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the... Okay, fair enough. Okay. Here's part of the problem with these darker entities that have been hanging around here. I'm reading for someone that has a tendency to blame themselves for everything. You blame your lack of commitment. You may blame your inability to structure yourself for your failures. You may, it's just somebody who is kind of haunted by their own past mistakes. And guess what? We're human. I'm human. You're human. Everybody's going to make mistakes. You're not perfect. You weren't put on this planet to be perfect. You were put on this planet to learn what love is and how to give and receive love. And sometimes we fail. Sometimes we screw up. Sometimes we hurt other people. Sometimes we aren't committed to the right things. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you get out of bed the next day and you try a little bit harder and you try to fix anything that you can. You know, this is somebody who has really been beating themselves up about something for a long time. You may feel like you wasted a lot of time, a lot of years, wanting the wrong things, wanting the wrong people. You may feel like you have wasted your own time, other people's time with some of the choices that you've made that turned out to not be such great choices. Life's like that. Like I said, nobody's perfect. Whoever I'm reading for here, this is an energy that's moving out of your life and into something much happier. I have the Judgment card here. There's something that is going to remind you of how wonderful you really are. It has something to do with friends and family. It can also have something to do with, well, first of all, you're going to be really successful with whatever your unique gifts and talents are, and it's coming very quickly here for you, whether it's an inspiration that you have about these gifts that you have, or it can just be this idea that you no longer need to identify yourself as the person who made all of these mistakes in the past, and you can just be you. All right, I think you're trying to give yourself permission here to accept the good, the bad, and the ugly of everything that you are. That's part of this Star card energy. You know, if you listen to my readings, I repeat myself constantly because I'm old. Someday you might be old and you might repeat yourselves too. So just bear with me. But that Star card, I always say, is like Pandora's box. When you open it, it's the good, the bad, the ugly, the hardship, the challenges, the good times, the unique gifts and talents that belong to us Just saw 4444 on the counter, that come down with us into our bodies from our little souls, that are kind of pre-programmed into our lives, you know, and we're meant to experience certain things for growth. If you were perfect all the time, if you always made the right choices all the time, well, then you wouldn't be human, would you? But you are. So just cut yourself some slack and understand that this is a time that you're moving on from. In the meantime, you might want to sage your house and take an Epsom salt bath, all right? Good stuff right around the corner. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you, Saggy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Last, I have Ophiuchus. I know you're not actually a fire sign. You're actually ether. Ophiuchus is right between Scorpio and Sagittarius. It's people who are born between November 29th and December 17th. I am going to start with this rainbow tarot for Ophiuchus. Let's see here. We have the Page of Cups. Wow, okay. Alrighty. So right away, I'm getting the impression that, oh boy, you may be receiving a message sometime this week, Ophiuchus, from someone. I mean, this could be your energy too, but it does kind of feel like it's someone who's reaching out to you. It's either someone who feels like they failed you or someone who may have misjudged you in the past. There's an energy of regret here. That I've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. That can represent someone who didn't see you as, maybe didn't value you or something like that. I have the Lovers card here with the Knight of Cups in the reverse as well. Somebody here had to make a decision when it came to their love life. It feels like, it doesn't have to be your love life, but the Lovers is about a definitive choice. Either you're all in or you're all out. It's a yes or it's a no. It's a this person or it's not this person. Somebody here made a choice about your character and they walked away from you, and I feel like they regret making that choice. I feel like you may be receiving a message from this person this week, Ophiuchus. There's been, I hate using the word glow up, but there's been some kind of transformation in you physically, whether you're male or female, where you may look better, you may be in a better condition, or your life just might be better than it was when you knew this person. I don't know. But now all of a sudden, this person wants to come back towards you, and it has a lot to do with, I'm hearing physical change. I don't know. We'll see. Let me read some more. Okay. Financial possibly change in your life too. You do have money coming towards you this week, Ophiuchus, and it looks like a good amount. Whether this is a promotion at work, it's you buying a new home, or whether this is just money coming towards you. Whoever I'm reading for here, you have a really healthy energy when it comes to your finances. You maybe didn't always, but it feels like money comes easily for you. Okay, I have the Magician here, which is your card, Ophiuchus. Some people associate the Magician with Aries. For me personally, as a reader, I label it with the Ophiuchus label. All right. You're going to have a lot of people reaching out to you this week, Ophiuchus. This is going to be kind of a great week for you. This week is a week where there's a lot of transformation in your life, financially, in your business life. I'm going to use this, what is this? The Super Lunaris Tarot. This may be a week where you're stabilizing your life in some way. I have that Four of Wands right there. There's an energy of stability here. That Four of Wands is also that twin flame 1111 awakening card. Can be about a divine counterpart coming towards you. Let me look. So whoever this person is who kind of took you for granted for whatever reason, whether it was romantic or not, they're saying, you know, they just weren't ready for that kind of a partnership. Do I buy that? I'm not sure. This is someone who wants to start all over again. They feel like this time it's going to work out. They may want to marry you. I know that's kind of a big leap if you ask me, but you know, I'm just reading the cards. I have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. I don't know about this person. I have the Queen of Swords here. This person could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And I have the Queen of Cups out here. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Ophiuchus, you may have overgiven to this person in the past. Or there may have been something about you and your temperament that came across as being like maybe emotionally dramatic. It's being made very clear to me that whoever this person is that wants to message you misjudged the situation. One or the other of you may have been struggling with some kind of addictions or some kind of toxicities in your life with that Devil card. That's Capricorn energy. There was something lurking below the surface. Well, let me just show you. You know, I don't know about this person. King of Cups. This person thinks that you may be their person. I have the Magician again. I think that you are very comfortable with whoever you are here, Ophiuchus. I don't think you really need a relationship right now. I think you're very busy. There's something about you that's attracting a lot of financial prosperity into your life right now or into your business right now. And there are a lot of people who want to work with you. They want your attention this week. This person, you may have met them online. I have the Tower card out here. There was something that happened between the two of you that caused one or the other of you to just cut it off quickly. Just kind of like, no, you can't stay here, right? Somebody here had to make a decision, and their decision was to cut this relationship off. You may have had like a very, yes, okay, well, this is what I was going to say. I think that the two of you were very attracted to one another. There was like either a lot of sexual chemistry between the two of you or just like some kind of attraction between the two of you. And I do see reconciliation here. I don't know, man. That's a lot of Devil energy. You got my worried face on here for you. This person, see, with the Seven of Swords, I feel like this person is, the Seven of Swords, it's kind of like the lying liar who lies a lot. And somebody who doesn't tell the truth. And I don't see a lot of, well, okay. Got the Temperance card here. Somebody here's like gonna try to convince you that they've changed. Got the Chariot, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who wants to transition your relationship from whatever it has been here, and I don't think that you've talked to this person in a while. I think you've given up on this relationship and this person. This person, feeling like they're almost like not going to take no for an answer. This is almost like somebody who's chasing you down here. In the meantime, I feel like you're kind of just on your own, doing your own thing here, just trying to focus on creating in your life, you know. This is exactly right. This person causes drama and conflict frequently, but what you bring to the table is an awful lot of emotional stability and also possibly financial stability. This person could be an Aquarius. This person, you may have kind of a light over your head this week, Ophiuchus. What was I saying? Someone who has gone through some kind of a physical transformation, whether it's financially or actually physically, and now this person wants to come back towards you. I don't know, man. I see you being very, very focused on your finances and focused on your career, focused on your home, a family of your own if you have that. Some of you may be single parents. Some of you are very much focused on what it is that you're giving to the world. And like, I don't know that you have time for this kind of drama. It's like anytime this person comes back into your life, you start to see your bank account start to diminish almost immediately. That's going to be how you know. That's one of those physical signs that this person is not great for you. That and this Devil card and this Seven of Swords and this Page of Pentacles in the reverse is a good indicator, in the Tower. But you guys are very attracted to each other. I've got the King of Wands out here, and I've got the Queen of Wands. And the Two of Cups. All right. It's more than just a physical attraction. You guys actually get along pretty well. You guys may have good conversation. You may make each other laugh. There is something about you being very physically compatible. All right, fair enough. There's somebody, I'm hearing somebody say that they're very comfortable in one another's arms, like hugs feel very good between the two of you. Fine. I don't know. I feel like, well, you've both kind of been waiting for this opportunity to come back together. It's like almost like one of you was waiting on the other one to grow up. Maybe it's happened. There's been a lot of suppressed emotions between the two of you. Like I said, I don't think that either of you have really spoken. Interesting here. Some of you may, and there's the Queen of Wands again. Some of you may be pet lovers, and I noticed there's the black dog and the white dog, and the black wolf and the white wolf here. You see that? It's kind of yin-yang energy, right? All right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to let this be here. I don't know how I feel about this person. It doesn't matter what I think about it. What matters is what you think about this. I don't know. It's like on one hand, I see that you're very attracted to each other. You're very like in all the ways. Like you guys get along like peas and carrots, but something happened here between the two of you with that Tower card and that Devil energy right there and that Seven of Swords that I don't love. Maybe they have changed. Maybe you've changed. I don't know. Somebody's changed. Somebody wants you to believe that they've changed, and they're going to send you a message. All right? You just let me know how this works out, okay? If this resonates for you, you just tell me how this goes. Because you're much more clear-sighted than you were when you met this person. And I see that you have changed a lot here, Ophiuchus. Looks good. Like your life is looking good. Finances look good. Career looks good. Friendships look good. Your stability looks good. If this person comes back into your life and you start noticing that things become unstable in your life, your finances become unstable again because of this person, run. All right? Just remember I said that. Drop a note in the comments down below if this resonates for you. Otherwise, I will catch up with you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah to you all.